Alright, so today we are going to be taking the 6.0 Power Stroke. We just got it freshly painted yellow for our company, and we do have a flat deck here, and we can peep the Corvette here. It's looking very nice, but unfortunately we will not be using it today. But let's open up the garage here, you guys. We're going to make our way to the shop, and we are going to start bringing everything to the construction site, you guys. So let's close the garage door there. Then we are going to make our way down to the farm down here, because before we go we need to pick up the skid steer and put it on the back. Alright, and then the skid steer is right here, so we're going to back up just right there, and then we'll turn it off for now. Then we're going to put our little ramps down. There we go. And then we're gonna hop in the skid steer here. Alright, and then we're just gonna back this thing up, hopefully get it up here. Alright, just like that, and then we'll pick up our ramps again, just like that. And we are actually squatted now, you guys. Look at how much this skid steer is making us squat. But let's take a left here. We're gonna take a little bit of a shortcut. Good thing we have good suspension, because this thing is going everywhere, you guys. So let's make a right turn here. We're rolling coal everywhere. We are rolling coal everywhere, you guys, and our truck is squatted. But we are on our way to the shop that is just next by here. Alright, and then we're gonna turn in here. We're gonna pick up our dump trailer here. So we are going to just back up right there. Let's just back up and then pick up the dump trailer right there. Perfect. Alright, so here we have the dump trailer and the truck, and as well as the skid steer ready. And then we're actually going to get the plower here, and we're going to get in the semi and first attach to the low trailer here. So let's back on up to this here. Perfect. There we go. And then of course we are going to detach right here, and then we're going to pull ahead so the plower can actually get on. Okay, there we go. Alright, now we're good, so we'll pull ahead just like here, and then we will put the grader onto the trailer and pack everything up. Alright, let's hop in the grader here, go up the steps. Alright, then let's load this thing up nice and easy, just like that. And we might as well bring our cones with us. We'll put them on the trailer because we actually don't have room in the bed of the truck because the skid steer is there. So let's put all our cones down, bring all our cones with us onto this trailer here, just like that. And then let's also put our light down there. Perfect, guys. So we have our cones, our grader, and we are ready to roll. Alright, now we are ready to hit the road. We're going to take a right turn here, you guys, just like this. Then we're gonna make a left turn at this stop sign. But yeah, guys, we are actually contracted by the city to build a brand new neighborhood for APM, and I just got directions where to go. So we're gonna take a left just shortly after this bridge, right onto this little dirt road here. And there's actually nothing that has been built over here yet. That is why they want us over here to build a new residential area. So alright, so let's slowly park here. So this is where we are at, guys. So we're gonna have to make a little bit of a U-turn. Okay, we're gonna make a U-turn here because we are actually at the site now. So let's just go down here, down this hill. It's gonna be a little bit sketchy, but it is all good. So we're gonna go right down here, you guys. And we are gonna park all the way right here for now. Alright, so let's disconnect the dump trailer right here because we will not be needing that just yet. And then let's take the Ford just over here, and then let's get our ramps for the skid steer. Alright, you guys, we got the skid steer unloaded now, so let's just park it right here for now and shut it off, and then we can get the ramps here. There we go. And then let's just park the truck back up with the trailer. Alright, there we go. And then we will bring the truck just over here onto the side out of the way. Alright, guys, we made it back to the shop, and we are going to take the semi to the construction site now. So let's hop on in. We have our flags and oversized load, and let's turn our beacon on as well as our light bar, just so no one crashes into us, and so everyone knows that we have a big load on the way. So let's go here. Alright, we're gonna have to take some nice and wide turns to make sure we don't hit anything, you guys. Alright, that was a little tight of a turn, but we made it. So we're gonna go down here, we're gonna take a left just here. It's a little bit hilly, but I think we'll be okay. So we'll go down here, and then we will actually park just down here. And then we almost forgot this one, so let's remove that one. Then let's hop in the grader here. All right, so what we're gonna do is we are going to make a road all the way up here. So let's come up here and let's lower the blade all the way down, and then let's put the ripper down as well. And then we are gonna build the road down here. So let's go. We're gonna bring this road all the way out here. Alright, we are getting lots of work done, you guys. We are making great progress here. Alright, we're making quite a bit of progress. We just need to go a little bit slower, but that's okay. And then we will get the skid steer out to remove some of these hills. But for now, we're just gonna get our little road paved here, just so we can start building some houses. Perfect, just like that. And then make sure to get this grass patch. Perfect. Alright, let's tilt our blade a little bit right, just so we can make sure that we get this stuff on the edge. There we go. Alright, and then we can bring it back to the center. And then let's get this area here, just like that. Alright, and then we're gonna do one more outline through here, one more road through here. There we go. Nice and easy, nice and slow. Perfect. That's the perfect one. It's the best one we have yet. So we'll do that there, and then we will make a little road here. Might as well. Alright, perfect. Just through here. It's a little bit tricky because we have these trees here, but I think we'll be good. There we go, guys. Just through here. Alright, so let's park this right here, and we're gonna go hop in the skid steer, you guys, because we need to get rid of some of the hills. So let's get the Ford and the skid steer. Alright, let's hop in the skid steer here. Alright, and we're gonna drive all the way to this hill here, right like that. Alright, you guys, before we go park up next to the skid steer, we need to actually block off this area with our cones, just so nobody is coming in while we are working, because we don't want anyone to wreck our hard work. So let's do that there, and then we're gonna back on up again, and then we'll put some cones here just to mark cones here. There we go. Alright, we're gonna go around and place some cones just like this. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. I'm gonna put them here. Perfect. Alright. Alright guys, so we have all our cones down. We have some cones down at the entrance here, and then we have a little bit of cones here as well. Alright, and then we're going to carefully bring the trailer just over here by the skid steer, just like that. And then we will start removing this hill. Alright, and then let's raise this back up here as high as we can go, just so we can make it over the trailer. And then let's tilt this down, and then let's go a little bit closer to the trailer, and then we can dump this here, just like that, you guys. Perfect. Alright, let's get this little hill here before we pack up. All right, and then let's raise these up one more time, just like that. And then we'll move forward a little bit, and then we'll tilt this back down here. Alrighty guys, so the trailer is now filled with dirt, and we actually removed this hill here and then part of this hill here. But that will also be in a future video of where we remove all of these hills. But for now, we are only going to remove a little bit of them because our trailer is full. You guys, look at this. It is to the very top here. Alright, let's park this right by the entrance here, and let's load up the grader back onto the trailer, you guys, because we are going to be all finished for today. Alright you guys, so that is going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and hit the subscribe button, because we're going to have a part 2 of building our neighborhood. This is only the start, but we made lots of progress because we made the entrance here, and then we also made our roads. And then we are going to be building the houses in the next episode, so stay tuned for that, guys. Make sure to leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video.